Let me share how one glass of champagne almost ended me, and how I transformed that moment into the greatest truth my dysfunctional family never expected. It was my brother Ethan's 5th wedding anniversary, a glitzy affair where everyone dressed to impress, flashed fake smiles, and acted like we were the perfect American family. But don't be fooled by the live music and sparkling drinks. That evening was a disaster waiting to unfold, hidden behind soft lighting and forced grins. Before we dive in, leave a comment below. What would you do in my shoes? Be real, we read every response. Let's get started. I lingered at the edge of the ballroom in a cream-colored dress my stepmother, Karen, insisted I wear. I despised it, too snug around the waist, awkward at the neckline, practically shouting, "Stay quiet and fade away." That was Karen's goal for me, to be unseen and unheard. Guests were laughing, snapping photos, toasting with clinking glasses. There I stood, clutching a drink I didn't even want, watching everyone fawn over Ethan and his flawless wife, Lauren. My dad was busy playing host. Karen's fake chuckle cut through the air like a blade, and I was barely noticed. Then something felt off. Not tipsy, definitely not drunk. It was different. My arms felt heavy, my thoughts blurred. My balance wavered just enough to unsettle me. I set the glass down and slipped toward the restroom. I needed air. I needed clarity. That's when it happened. A woman, probably in her late 30s with piercing eyes, chestnut hair, and a tight bun, stopped me in the corridor. "Are you Lily?" she asked. I paused. "Yeah." She leaned closer. Her tone was hushed, urgent. "I saw your stepmother slip something into your drink." I froze, unsure I'd heard correctly. "What?" She pulled a card from her purse. I saw her drop it in, stir it once. It dissolved instantly, looked like nothing happened. My mouth went dry. "I'm in event security," she continued. "That wasn't a mistake." My stomach churned. "You need to act now," she said. "Whatever it was, don't drink it." I'd already taken a few sips. "How do you feel?" she asked. "Weird, dizzy." "That's enough. Swap the glasses if you can. Make it look accidental." She handed me her card. "Elise Carter, private security. I still keep it." I thanked her, my pulse racing. Everything in me screamed to flee, but I walked back to my table calmly. Karen was distracted, chatting with a photographer. Her glass sat there, nearly identical to mine. So I switched them, swift, smooth, no one saw, then I waited. 20 minutes later, my dad stood to give his usual speech about love, family, and legacy. The room hushed. Glasses were raised. Karen lifted the one I'd placed before her. She locked eyes with me as she sipped. I held her gaze. Moments passed. Her smile faltered. Her eyes tightened. The glass slipped from her hand, shattering on the floor. Karen staggered. For a moment, I thought she was drunk. Then she collapsed. Right there in front of 120 guests during my dad's toast, Karen hit the floor, trembling slightly, her breath short and sharp. People screamed. Lauren gasped. Ethan rushed to her side. Waiters fumbled trays. My dad yelled for someone to call 911. And me? I sat still, heart pounding, hands steady, because I knew that glass was meant for me. What came next? No one realized the real drama was just beginning. The hospital would run tests. Police would dig deeper. And secrets buried beneath my family's polished facade would start to unravel.
I can't tell you the full story in this short video. If you want to see the full story, the link is given below. Click on it to watch the full story.